Many companies use compactors and balers to compress large amounts of waste material into much smaller volumes. The compressed waste material is taken off-site for disposal or recycling. Compressing waste reduces the need for on-site storage and significantly reduces transportation and disposal costs. However, employees operating these useful pieces of equipment face serious hazards. In this module, we will review compactor and baler hazards, why the equipment is considered a confined space, and which items can and cannot be disposed of in the compactor. Before using the compactor or baler, a trainer will teach you the proper steps for safely operating both pieces of equipment. At first glance, a compactor consists of just a square opening with a hinged door located about 3 feet above the floor. That opening is actually the beginning of a chute that extends from inside the building to the compactor machinery located outside the building. To use the compactor, employees load waste material into the chute from inside the building. The waste moves through the chute and out to the interior of the compactor. Using controls inside the building, employees activate the compactor machinery to compress waste. Costco strictly controls what waste items may be disposed through the compactor. First, it's very important that no chemical of any kind, solid or liquid, is put into the compactor for disposal. Disposal of chemicals through the compactor is against environmental regulations. A manager must approve anything disposed in the compactor. Besides chemicals, other items that may not be placed into the compactor include any returned merchandise not expressly approved by a manager, any food products, solid or liquid, large items that may cause the compactor to jam. If you have any questions about what you can or cannot put in the compactor, ask a supervisor or manager. Employees use vertical balers to compress recycled cardboard and plastic. Ultimately, the baler creates a large wire-bound bale for transfer to an off-site location. Most locations have 2 balers, one for plastic wastes and the other for cardboard wastes. Both balers operate in a similar fashion. Employees fill the baler chamber with recycled material through the opening at the top of the baler. Once the chamber is full, the operator pulls down and latches the baler safety gate. The baler will not operate unless the gate is latched. To compress the material, the operator turns the baler power key to the on position, then presses the down or start button. The baler crushes the waste material until equipment reaches maximum compression. For the plastic baler, employees continue to add material to the baler until the ram stops in the down position and the full bale light illuminates. The cardboard baler equipment incorporates a scale that displays the weight of compressed cardboard in the baler. Cardboard should be added to the baler until the scale reads between 1,730 and 1,750 pounds. The total compressed cardboard weight should never exceed 1,780 pounds. General safety requirements for compactors and balers include: employees must be 18 or older to operate. The area around compactors and balers should be kept clear of excess litter to prevent trips and falls. The operator should remain with the equipment while in operation and keep other employees out of the area until the operation stops. Safety features are incorporated into the equipment to prevent employee injuries. Never bypass or disable any safety feature. Operators must wear the proper PPE when operating the equipment. Under OSHA confined space regulations, compactors and balers are classified as permit-required confined spaces. As you have learned, Costco employees are not permitted to enter into any confined space. And entry for a permit-required confined space is when any part of the body passes through the point of entry. So remember, keep your body out of the chute or interior of the compactor or baler. Compactors and balers pose several potential hazards for employees and vendors. Crushing hazards. Both types of equipment use a heavy steel structure called a ram or platen to crush waste material. Workers have been badly injured or killed when caught inside the equipment when the ram is in operation. There is also a crushing hazard when the baler equipment pushes out a bound bale. As bales could weigh up to 1,780 pounds, anyone standing or working in front of the baler when the bale rolls out may be crushed. It's critical that employees stay away from the front of the baler while a baler is made and ejected. Hazardous chemicals. The environmental regulations are one reason why chemicals are prohibited from compactor disposal. In addition, chemicals may create an internal hazardous atmosphere. Occasionally, a vendor may enter into a compactor, and the hazardous atmosphere could endanger them. Pinching hazards. Hands and fingers can be pinched by many of the non-motorized parts of the compactor or baler, such as the chute door or when closing the baler gate. Also, cardboard edges can be sharp enough to cause a serious cut. Leather gloves are available to employees to protect their hands. Electrical hazards. Compactors and balers are powered by electricity, which can deliver a severe and possibly fatal electric shock. Only specially trained employees, contractors, or vendors may conduct service or repair work on these pieces of equipment. Eye hazards. Employees operating or loading the compactor or baler could receive an eye injury. If the compactor door is left open during operation, debris can be ejected and has a potential of hitting an employee near the chute, or cardboard loaded into the baler may fall out, striking the operator in the eye. Remember, anyone using or operating the compactor or baler must wear the appropriate eye protection. Costco Safety has established written safety guidelines for compactors and balers. The guidelines describe the hazards, safety controls, and training requirements. The compactor baler guidelines are available on the Safety Internet.